Um, okay, welcome back to the world of mathematics. Today's lesson, I am going to be showing you on how to how to factor quadratic equations, okay? Now, basically, what a quadratic equation is, as you can see, we have two quadratic equations on the paper. We have 3n minus 2, 4n plus 1 equals 0, which we all know that the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay? And basically what a quadratic equation is when a variable represents an unknown number, which our unknown number is 0, which the quadratic equation has to equal 0. Like, for example, number 1. Now, I'm going to be showing you on how to factor in order to get your answer for the unknown variable, which our unknown variable is n, okay? So, let's get into it. Okay. So, we have the equation 3n minus 2, 4n plus 1. We got to see what n equals. Basically, all we have to do now is, since in the parentheses, these have to equal 0, okay? So it'll be 3n minus 2 equals 0. 4n plus 1 equals 0. Then, since you have your two equations set up, solve for n. And so, be minus 1, 4n equals negative 1. Divide by 4, and your answer is n equals negative 1/4 for the first one. And now, for the other one, 3n minus 2 equals 0. So plus 2 3n equals 2. Your answer is n equals 2/3. And now that's for number 1. That's how we factor in number 1. Now number 2 is a little bit different, okay? As you can see, the equation doesn't equal 0. It equals negative 5n. We can't have that, okay? So we'll see what we got. We got negative 4n squared plus 6n minus 16 equals negative 5n squared. So what we gotta do is we gotta make this equation equal 0, which all we gotta do is bring negative 5n squared onto this side to where this side will equal 0. And all we gotta do is do the opposite of negative 5n, which is add 5n squared. So it would be negative 4n squared plus 6n minus 16 plus 5n squared equals 0. Now, since we have that, we can combine our like terms, which we have negative 4n plus 5n, which should be n squared plus 6n minus 16 equals 0. Now, after that, it's on paper, so what we have is n squared plus 6n minus 16 equals 0. What we got to do is you got to factor that in order to get our answer for the unknown variable. So you have n squared minus 16n oh, sorry about that. It was actually 6n minus 16 equals 0, which we have to factor that. So how to get n squared? That's easy. N and n. Now what we have to do is we have to multiply two numbers together to get negative 16, but added to get negative 6. Okay, so that'd be, so we have 1 and 16, and 2 and 8, and 4 and 4. Just bear with me, people. I'm trying to find my paper. I'm a very unorganized person, as you can tell. Okay. So n equals 2. So only two numbers multiplied together, it would be negative 2 plus 8 equals 0. Okay. So now what we have to do, n minus 2 equals 0. N plus 8 equals 0. Now basically we don't really gotta add 2 to 0 because we already know what our answer is going to be. It is going to be the opposite of what this sign is in front. So if it's n minus 2, our answer is going to be n equals 2. And since this is a positive 8, our answer is going to be n equals negative 8. Okay? And that's all for this video. Thanks again. I hope this video helped you. If not, I'll try to describe it better, but comment below what you want me to give you a lesson on, and pretty much that's how you factor quadratic equations, by factoring. And I'll see you again. Until next time, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again pretty soon. Thanks for watching the World of Mathematics.